Fourth Gate Podcast. I'm Tamale here. What's up, you guys? Back with another video. Today, we'll be talking Wentworth. Alright, so for the past few days, I've been trying to process the death of Bea Smith and Danielle leaving the show. And I know a few of you guys have reached out to me wondering my feelings, my thoughts, and my opinions on these things. And I wanted to drop a video Wednesday right after, I found out that Bea Smith was in fact dead, but I immediately started some strange grieving process. And I say strange because I've never been in a place where I've grieved a fictional character. This is so new to me. And so I started this grieving process and at first didn't even realize that I was grieving because of it being so new to me. Just feeling a cloud and sadness, but not understanding why. Knowing why, but not understanding why. And I just needed to take some time to figure everything out. And I thank you guys for reaching out to me, because without you guys reaching out to me, I would probably still be in a depressed, sad state right now, trying to get over this situation. You guys definitely made it easier for me by talking to me, and the fact that we had conversations about next season and breaking down the finale and all these different things, and knowing that you guys feel the same way that I do definitely helped. Last night I typed up something that I think somewhat describes how I feel about the passing of Bea Smith, and I would love if you guys would check it out. I'll post it in the description below. It's pretty much my thoughts and feelings about losing Bea Smith and what her character meant to me. I never thought that I would be in this place, in this position, talking about grieving over a fictional character, but I am. And like I state within the paragraphs that I wrote, this is like losing my virginity to a fandom, and it feels great. As much as I feel shitty right now about it, overall it feels great. I'm happy that I got a chance to feel this way for this character. Unfortunately, it was taken away too soon, in my opinion, but whatever. The finale, after finding out that Bea Smith died in the finale, I look at the finale way differently now. I've gone back at least 4 or 5 times to watch that last scene where she bleeds out and we hear her last words, and I just hold on. In that moment, I hold on to all of those Bailey videos. All those Bailey scenes and first season when she came into the prison all broken, and I hold on to those moments because I'm like, wow, like, as sad as we are and as tore up as we are, like, I'm so happy I got to see a woman become stronger than she ever thought she would. And I apologize for getting emotional right now, but I mean, it's fucking beautiful. I'm so happy that I got to see that, because I think that it's a lot of people out here struggling, male or female, struggling with a lot of things, and they feel broken. And I'm just happy that we all got to see an example of someone someone realizing their full potential and becoming their full potential. And like I said, it's just beautiful. So I definitely hold on to those moments, even though I'm like, fuck season 5 deep down, and even though I want to fucking let all of that shit go, even though I'm like, fuck it, I wish I never even fell in love with this show and this character. Despite all of that, I can't help but to appreciate the fact that Wentworth and the writers gave me this, because they don't know what that did for me, and I hope we all can hold on to those moments. And I hope that one day we'll be able to go back to season 1 and season 4 and watch everything over again, and we won't feel as sad, and that we'll be okay. I hope one day. Because like I said, I've gone back a few times and I've watched that ending scene, and I'm just so pissed. I feel like every time I watch it, I get even more pissed. I'm just like, really? These fucking seahorses. Every time I'm just like, these motherfucking seahorses. And let me slide into that. Perfect segue. Okay. What is up with these goddamn seahorses? Now, I've seen a lot of people's opinions and people trying to explain the reason for these seahorses, but I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn, that it's supposed to mean, that's what Bea wanted in that moment or whatever the fuck. Don't do that shit if you're not going to either kill them both or let both of them live. Like, it just did not sit well with me that in Bea's last moments, she saw these seahorses and she's imagining that Allie is up in heaven waiting for her, and that's her call. Like, bitch, you can let go now. I got you. Just to fucking wake Allie the fuck up and that not be what the fuck is actually going on. Like, I don't know if that pissed any of you guys off, but that every fucking time I watch that scene, it just fucking boils the fucking blood inside of me. God, I just wish the scene would have been okay without the fucking seahorses. If you weren't gonna kill both of them or let both of them live, just you should have just snatched that seahorse shit out of it. I'm curious to know. Obviously we'll never know, but I'm curious to know. I wonder, once Bea got to heaven, like, was she like, where the fuck is Allie? Like, how, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did she feel when she got up there and Allie wasn't there? Like, how did that happen? Now, I'm sure once she saw her daughter, all that shit went out the window, but I know she had to have been like, wait, this bitch ain't here? Like, what the fuck? Like, I know she had to be confused, and damn, I just feel for Allie. I feel for the fact that someone has to tell her, that Bea is gone, and I just feel for, shit, I just feel for her. Everything that she's gonna have to go through trying to process, Bea dying. It's gonna be rough, and it's gonna be rough for us watching the next season. I just can't believe it. Like, how do these two people seem like they're meant for each other, and then you just snatch them? Like, I know I'm hearing a lot of LGBTQ, a lot of people from that community speaking out about how they always kill lesbian characters or gay characters and everything. But shit, fuck that. Fuck the labels. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you put two people together and make them seem like they are meant for each other, and then just snatch it away. Like, whether it's two women, guy and a girl, two guys, a transsexual and a girl, or whatever, How? Like, how do you do that? Now, obviously, it's good for the storyline, but shit. Okay. For season 5, I'm hoping that more than anything, I'm hoping that they take Allie down a dark road, and not just for a few fucking episodes. I mean, for most of the season. I want Allie to turn evil. I really do. Because it's the complete opposite of who she is now, And I know it's going to hurt all of us in a way to see her turn evil because of how much of an optimist and how carefree and how much she loved life. But I think it would just be great for the storyline. Great. And I know I was talking to, hold on, let me get her name. I think it's Kate. Oh, crap. See, this is why I need to start preparing for this shit. It's Kate. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, Catagate. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Not good with names. But I was talking to her, and she said that she feels as though, or she wants Allie to eventually kill Kaz and become top dog. And I love the fuck out of that. I love the fuck out of Allie killing anybody, to be honest. And I don't want it to be cheesy, like, she's following the same exact footsteps as Bea and shit. I don't want it to be nothing like that. I want her to completely turn dark. Not, she's dark because she has to protect herself, or she's dark because she wants revenge. No, she doesn't let all that fucking shit go, and she's just dark. That's what I want. And I'm all here for her. I'm all for her killing the whole goddamn cast, to be honest. Kill all the motherfuckers off. And that's another thing. Like, Maxine has to go through that death. Like, we're all thinking about Allie, and rightfully so. That's her girlfriend. But God, Maxine. Like, all of these women have fallen in love with Bea in some one type of way or another. Have fallen in love with her. Whether it's Doreen, who none of us care about, Liz, Maxine, Frankie, like, all of these people are going to have to grieve. Oh God, I wonder if they're gonna show us some type of funeral. Like, I know we she's left the show. We're probably not going to see her ever again on the show unless it's like a flashback or something, which I'm not exactly sure if I want. Like, I'm not sure if I'm here for the whole flashback thing. I don't know how you guys feel, but I'm not. But yeah, I wonder if they're gonna show us some type of prison funeral or something. I don't know, like some type of gathering, or I don't know. I just don't want to go through this. Like, that's one thing I've hated about this show and hated about this season. I don't like the fucking depressed moments. Now, I know it's a depressing show, but just seeing Bea go through depression this fucking season, and then it was like she's been depressed the whole time she's been here, but she really fucking hit rock bottom this season, and it was just something. Now, I'm all here for the storyline. It went well. It was great, but in my heart, I want only nothing but happiness for Bea. So I'm like, come on. Like, I want her to find happiness, and then she does, and then, obviously that shit gets snatched away before we fucking can even soak in that shit. Y'all, back to fucking season 5. Allie, I want her to become dark. Everybody else can pretty much die. I'm all for Sonya becoming the new villain because I am too tired of Ferguson. I hope Ferguson's not in next season, which I know she will. And one thing, I said I wasn't gonna rant. Like, before I turned on this video, I said, no, we're grieving. I'm not gonna sit up here and rant. But I gotta pause this shit for a second and go back on what the fuck I said, because I need to rant for 1 second. Be patient with me. How the fuck are the writers gonna say that they need to kill off Bea because they didn't want her story to get boring and all of these different types of things, when they got fucking Ferguson over here doing the same fucking shit she done did since season goddamn 1 or 2 or whenever the fuck she got introduced? bitch, that's who we're tired of. We still want B. We not bored or tired or anything with her storyline, but we are fucking bored and tired with Ferguson. How the fuck are you gonna keep this bitch storyline and cut off B's? That don't make sense to me. I don't know about you guys, but that does not make sense to me. Because Ferguson, I've been tired of her shit since the beginning of this season. I said, yo, Ferguson gotta go. Like at the end of season 3, I was like, okay, hopefully she's gone from the fucking show, because how long is she gonna be able to fucking manipulate her way around fucking shit? Like, that shit ain't even realistic. Okay, eventually somebody has to fall, and she should have failed. But yeah, you can make the argument that, oh yeah, you know, that's the reason why B sacrificed herself. But we all know these fucking writers are gonna bring her fucking back next season and do the same fucking shit. Have this bitch up in prison, manipulating her fucking way around once again. And I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just done with that shit. I'm done. I'm all here for a new villain. Somebody needs to come in and become the new villain. And I know all of us are like, or some of y'all are like, oh, well, we want Allie. We want to be able to see Allie kill Ferguson. I give no fucks. Next season, Ferguson need to be put in a different prison. I'm sorry, and I know some of y'all want closure on that shit, but I'm fine with just knowing she's at another prison rotting the fuck away. I'm fine with that, even though deep down we all know she gonna be manipulating their asses too. At least that shit gonna be far the fuck out of our minds, because we're gonna be worried about what the fuck is going on at Wentworth. Like, I'm just done with that shit. I'm done. Like, don't kill off B talking about you ain't want her shit to get born when Ferguson been fucking born, okay? And not born, but you know what I'm saying. Like, this shit is getting redundant with fucking Ferguson. It's time to move the fuck on. It's time to get a new villain. God. Sorry, y'all. New villain. That's what I want. I'm all here for shit. I'm here for Allie becoming the villain. I'm here for her becoming the villain. I'm here for Sonya becoming the villain. And wouldn't it have been cool if they wouldn't have killed Debbie off, and then Debbie ended up somehow in prison? I know this is fucking far-fetched, but Debbie somehow ended up in prison, and then she became like the, you know, avenging, you know, her mom or whatever. That would have been cool too. Okay, let me think. Season 5. Frankie. Okay. One storyline that we all know that they gonna end up going with is Frankie going back to prison. And I know I've told a bunch of you guys that I am not here for that. That's one of the storylines that I'm mainly not fucking here for. For one, back to B, you can't say we're killing off B because we want to move forward with our storylines and we want to do something different. We want to take a new route and we want new. And then take a character that you did move forward and start some new shit with, and then pull her the fuck backwards. If you were gonna do that with fucking Frankie, then you should have did that with B. I don't understand how it's okay to do something with one character and not the fucking other. And like I've been trying to tell you guys, if they are really about to do this new route shit, this new, oh, we're reinventing the show shit, then y'all need to completely reinvent the show. Not halfway do it, not do it with one character and not the other. No, do that shit completely. Stop all these bullshit ass storylines that nobody gave a fuck about in season 4. Didn't nobody give a fuck about any of those side storylines. And I was reading the After Ellen review for the finale, and even the writer broke down how all of those fucking storylines were messy as fuck. I hadn't even realized how messy they were, because I was so unfucking interested in what the fuck was going on with they shit. I won't even, I wasn't even paying attention enough to see if they were messy, clean, if shit was making sense or not. But she broke the fuck down how all that shit was fucking messy. Didn't nobody give a fuck about them side storylines. Kill all them fucking people off. Kill all their asses off and start some new shit. Don't talk about we gonna do some new shit and then half the shit is new, the other half is old. How the fuck does that work? Is that how new shit works now? Get the fuck out of here, y'all. This has done turned into a fucking rant, which I did not want it to. God, I'm just not here for it, y'all. I'm just really not here for them saying one thing and doing another thing. Now, like I said, I understand, none of us wanted B to rot away, but shit, if you gonna keep this shit going with Ferguson, and if you gonna put Frankie back in prison, well, damn. Okay, you could have fucking flipped some shit on B's storyline. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have made her grieve over her fucking daughter again. Now, that would have been stupid. But I mean, shit. If you gonna flip one thing, you can flip another. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm just completely not here for that. If Frankie go back to prison, that might be the fucking nail in the coffin for me. You know, B dying, I can become an optimist and fucking say, well, maybe next year they are gonna make it bigger and better. But Frankie going back, hell no. Y'all are already showing us that there's no possible way that y'all can make this shit bigger and better by doing that. And I was just commending them in the beginning of season 4 for keeping Frankie out of prison. Like, wow, that's beautiful that they're doing something another show would have never thought to do. Orange is the New Black bitches get out and come back the next fucking day. And it's like, bitch, how the fuck you leave prison, bitch, just to do some dumb shit to come back the next day, bitch? We're confused, okay? All of us watching this shit is confused. Now, I was commending Wentworth for that shit because I'm like, thank you. Like, this is real life. Now, some people do go back because they just don't know better. But a lot of people get out and they want something good for themselves. So, like, let's show the side of the people who want to do something good for themselves. Just fucking commending them. And now I was like, what are they going to do? They have to put her back in prison. Because we don't know Allie enough to fucking really ride for this shit. Now, obviously, we're fans of Kate Jenkins, and I'm a fan, especially after I seen her interview the other day. I can definitely say that I'm a fan now. I loved her acting, all of that. But the way they introduced her, and like somebody I was talking to said it perfectly. They were like, they just don't get it. They gave us Allie with B. There's no Allie without B. And that's exactly what the fuck it is. When you introduced her, you didn't introduce, I mean, yeah, they gave us her background and shit. But with these other characters like Liz and Doreen, they really gave us like the background of their fucking, of their shit. With Allie, it was just kind of like, here's this girl who can make B happy. And we all accepted it. And now all of a sudden B dies and now you're trying to make her lead. You ain't even set her up as an individual. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. Somebody else said it better than I could have ever said it, but and I don't even think they realized that. I don't even think they realized that, yeah, we like Allie, but we liked Allie with B. Like, none of us were really here for, or are really here for, her by herself. Now, we love her, but we loved her with B. That's all I'm trying to say. So they are gonna have to do a lot of fucking work this season with trying to make us fall in love with her as an individual and by herself, and that's gonna take time. See, this is what makes me worry about season 5. Now, I in some ways trust the writers because they've done good in previous seasons, but something that makes me very anxious is the fact that they are going to have to take the time to make us fall in love with her as an individual. That takes fucking time. But they also are gonna have to have her grieve and then do this and then set up the new villain and fucking, unless they gonna fucking go with Ferguson again and do all of these different things. How are you gonna be able to do all of these different things, y'all? I don't know. I'm trying to be hopeful, but I just don't know. It's making me nervous. But yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna end this here. I don't know if this helped any of you guys. I hope it did. It helped me to sit up here and talk shit. Like I said before, I'm gonna post my I don't even know what to call it. My story, my poem, my work that I typed up last night about my true feelings about Bea Smith dying, and I hope that you guys read it. But yeah, y'all, like, comment, and subscribe. If you like this video, share. Peace, y'all.